It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline: How Nnamdi Kanu's secession campaign influenced the Oduduwa agitation movement. The news in full. Many people are recounting their gains and losses in the biggest event that took place in the year 2021, and one of the people who is in dilemma about the losing is the leader of the secessionist activities in Nigeria. Then Nnamdi Kanu was championing the balkanization of Nigeria in order to usher in unrealistic state of Biafra. But Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, thought it is wise to unlawfully engage the Fulani herdsmen who were disrupting the farmers' crop in the southwest. Igboho started his mission after it became obvious that he was willing to resist the herdsmen attack while Sunday Igboho was busy disrupting Fulani herdsmen activities in the west. He gained more fans from the southwest youth who want an end to the herders who are busy killing, maiming, raping, kidnapping, and destroying people's property. On different occasions, Igboho confronted the herders in the western localities. His actions and some of his alleged African magical powers made him more notorious, and many of his followers believed that he was very untouchable. On different occasions, the Yoruba elders warned him of the consequences of his actions since he was putting laws into his hands. After the news of Igboho's activities went viral, the leader of the agitators, Nnamdi Kanu, applauded him, and it's believed that Kanu's Radio Biafra struggle statement ignited Igboho's secession campaign activities. After Igboho's abandonment of his former mission to the Oduduwa Republic Nation campaign, he began to hold rallies in different western states, and this movement made Kanu admonish him, saying that they were getting closer to the unrealistic promised land. After he was able to organize rallies in cities across the West, he plotted the Lagos rally, which was heavily resisted by security agencies. These activities brought about the invasion of his home by the DSS, where a few were whisked away to an unknown destination. This incident brought about the DSS declaring Igboho wanted for the last time, with a heavy manhunt against the agitator. On different occasions, Igboho confronted the DSS and resisted arrest, but he could not withstand the last arrest alert on him, since he was also aware that Nnamdi Kanu, his colleague, has also been nabbed by the Nigerian authorities, prompting why he escaped to the Benin Republic, trying to move over to Germany. He was arrested by the Benin Republic police. Until date, it is obvious that he has been in custody for close to 6 months. The arrest and detention of the agitator leader has made him suffer untold hardship, including poverty, hunger, health challenges, and discomfort. He had warned his followers to desist from organizing any secession campaign in his name, suggested that he had resigned from the dangerous mission. It's obvious that he has learned his lessons, but don't venture into a battle that you cannot finish. What awaits any secessionist leader is either exile, imprisonment, or death. Therefore, Igboho would have been with his family members celebrating Christmas if he had not jumped into the ocean of agitation and herdsmen battles that he was not ready to swim in. Today, the battle of the herdsmen has been fought, won legally by governors, and Oduduwa's Republic campaign ended in sorrow. It is a lesson that we should not take laws into our hands no matter what we believe, and this has been the adverse effect of Igboho's agitation, despite the fact that it was said that a whole lot of Yoruba elders, leaders, the Oni of Ife, and also Gani Adam, who happens to be the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of the Southwest Yoruba, of which Sunday Adeyemo also belongs to, that these people had individually called his attention and warned him to desist from issues like this, of which he refused to pay attention and take heed to their warnings, and this had actually led him to the situation that he is presently, where he is still at the Benin police facility, and has not been granted any bail yet. Nwabueze San has saluted President Muhammadu Buhari for considering the plea of Igbo leaders to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Professor Nwabueze issued a brief statement yesterday saying, "I applaud your decision to consider Nnamdi Kanu's release, despite the fact that, as you stated in your statement, granting the request will have serious consequences." Igbo leaders and serving ministers led by First Republic Aviation Minister Chief Mbazulike Amechi met with President Muhammadu Buhari at the Presidential Villa, Aso Rock, Abuja, and pleaded for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the detained indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB leader, who is on trial. In response to the Igbo leader's plea, The president said in a statement issued by his special advisor on media, Mr. Femi Adesina, that you have made an extremely difficult demand on me as the leader of this country. The implication of your request is very serious. In the last 6 years since I became president, nobody would say I have ever confronted or interfered in the work of the judiciary. God has spared you, and I have given you a clear head and a very sharp memory at this age. A lot of people half your age are confused already, but the demand you made is very heavy, but I will consider it. And this was the news as per Nnamdi Kanu's release, of which the Southeast leaders had actually gone to pay President Muhammadu Buhari a visit so as to discuss on how to release him, that is to find a political solution to the detainment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is still presently at the DSS facility. And this has actually been ongoing for quite a while now, while the Southeast leaders have been appealing to the indigenous people of Biafra and their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to allow the gubernatorial election in Anambra State to hold after they are directed that there will be a sit-at-home order for everybody in the Biafra land. And due to the plea of the Southeast stakeholders, which they have actually said that they are going to ensure that the federal government, looks for a political solution to address this situation. However, that they should stop their sit-at-home order so that they can intervene. And this the IPOB had complied with, and that is one of the reasons why the Southeast leaders had made a bold step yet again to visit President Muhammadu Buhari at the Abuja, so as to discuss a way forward. And then getting there with the chairman of the Igbo leaders, Professor Ben Nwabuezi, senior advocate of Nigeria, where he talked to Muhammadu Buhari about the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so as to restore back peace and stability in the Southeast. And during a brief, he says that he applauded the decision to consider Nnamdi Kanu's release, that is President Muhammadu Buhari applauding them and saying that this is one of the things from him, that he does not like to interfere in anything judiciary, and that was why he had stayed clear from anything concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even during his extradition from Kenya back to Nigeria, and saying that the lines between the executive arm and the judiciary arm is quite different, and they have separation of powers, and that is why he doesn't want to interfere in anything concerning the separatist leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is still at the DSS facility. We remember that during his trial, of which Justice Bita Nyako had adjourned to January 2022, that a whole lot of his lawyers and even Southeast leaders were denied access into the DSS facility. And this is one of the reasons why these people are of the opinion that if truly the president and the executive arm does not have anything to do with the with the case.